if you could tell us just some of what you consider to be some of the most important social and political achievements of your government in the past 3 years.
Well, one of the first important component was to reestablish the South-South cooperation with our friends in Latin America. That was one of the most important aspects of our policy to reestablish those links, reestablish the brotherhood, the solidarity in Latin America in order for our country to move forward and for the country to go and have a progressive policies to help the people that are the most vulnerable, those that are in need. And we managed to do that by very quickly. The government, we started from nothing, and today we have 70% of our children in school for free. That's a major accomplishment in a country just 2 years into our government. Also, we have a social assistance program and an anti-hunger program that are feeding about 150,000 people every day, and also a program to help the most vulnerable called Ayuda al Pueblo, ADP. This program touches 2.4 million people already in Haiti. And generally, all the policies that we have, they are based on solidarity with the most vulnerable, solidarity with those who have nothing and who, with all their dignity, deserve a better future. And that's what we're trying to provide to them. Because President Martelly's popularity in the last opinion polls and in all the opinion polls made by both opposition polling and our own polling are showing the president with an 80% approval rating. And this is independent polling. And you can feel it. I mean, when a leader is popular, you can feel it when the leader goes on the street, the interaction that he has with the people, and also how popular his policies are. President Martelly has, triple the government spending on education. He has quadrupled government spending on social services, on social protection programs. He connects with the people. He has a connection that's very rare between the president and the people. So whoever is saying that the president is not popular, probably he hasn't been on the streets, or he's out of touch with the reality.
President Martelly has also been very active in regional summits, and the president has indicated an interest that Haiti should have a greater voice on the international stage. And I was just wondering, is ALBA, the Bolivarian Alliance for the Americas, one of these stages where Haiti would like to be more involved? Can you comment on that?
Well, Haiti has been involved in ALBA. I mean, we participate in all the meetings. President Chavez had given us a status of a permanent special invitee. So we're very satisfied with that. We participate in most ALBA meetings, and we're very active in that. In terms of showing also the solidarity with Venezuela, and also we believe that this is the minimum that a government can give back, because what the level of brotherhood that we feel with the government of Nicolas Maduro, the level of understanding that we have, and especially the connection, the respect that we have for the people of Venezuela. And you can see it all over the Haitian streets. The Haitian people have a deep respect for Venezuela and the Venezuelan government and the Venezuelan people. So that has completely changed the international arena for us. We're much more active and promoting the values of Haiti, and also promoting the South-South cooperation that is currently happening between Haiti and Venezuela, between Haiti and Ecuador, between Haiti and Bolivia, between Haiti and Cuba. So Cuba has 743 doctors here. They are very active. They perform over 14 million uh, doctors visit, consultation with the people, and the people from the most humble, sectors. So the international cooperation and Haiti taking a greater role in the international affairs has to do with a strategy of being better positioned to better promote the country's value and understand that in order to have development, you need to have very strong South-South cooperation as we are working on also improving the North-South cooperation. But the focus of this government has been to find the complementarity between us and the governments in Latin America, in the Caribbean, in order to have a very strong movement for the development of our country.
And actually, related to that topic of cooperation and solidarity, Haiti, as everybody knows, has suffered a lot of natural disasters and other kinds of disasters in the past 4 years, first with the earthquake and then with the cholera epidemic. I just was wondering if you could say something about the progress that has been made in addressing the consequences of these two major disasters over the last couple of years.
Um, on January 12, 2010, we suffered probably one of the most disastrous earthquake in history. We lost 250,000 of our brothers and sisters. We lost 500,000 people, 500,000 people were injured, and we had to pick up the pieces. We had to put together a strategy to cater for those people. We had 50% of the population of Port-au-Prince was left homeless,
Wow.
living in an abject poverty on the streets in subhuman with government assistance and with also rental subsidies for the people. We have relocated 1,430,000 people back to their original neighborhoods, and they receive also a stipend to help them open a micro enterprise because we're pushing a lot the micro enterprises in order as a way as a mean to bring up the people. We had also the cholera um, epidemic that came, that was that's in Haiti. We managed to reduce that significantly. Right now, cases are going down drastically. Cases of cholera. We managed to, with the help of the government of Cuba and many other governments, we put together a lot of cholera eradication centers. And with the United Nations, we put together a commission to work together on a total sanitation campaign in order to completely wipe out the cholera in the country. Of course, we have a very ambitious plan. We have a 10-year, $2.4 billion plan, not only to treat the disease, but also to work on prevention, to work on water sanitation issues. Then we have also a 2-year plan that focuses in the areas where cholera hit us the most. But I'm happy to report that the prevalence of cholera has gone down drastically.
That in 2013, Haiti official called on the European nations to pay for reparations because of slavery. I was wondering if you could say something about this process, where that's at, what kind of steps have you been taking to to make this demand real?
Well, actually, this was a CARICOM initiative. That was a CARICOM initiative that was taken by some member states of CARICOM, and that we are following. Us, what we are focusing on right now is is on the solidarity to take care of the existing and going and looking into the future, because we have very little time in front of us to develop this country and put this country on track to development. So our investment, our time, the whole government machinery is oiled and is tooled towards investing for the future, investing for a better tomorrow for Haitians. And the CARICOM initiative, we participated in it, um, and this is a movement, of course, that we hope can get somewhere. But the focus and the emphasis that we have now is 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 building bridges, building communities, building brotherhood, you know, and having this wide movement to develop our country, from here going forward.
Mhm. Of course, politics has been relatively tense in Haiti for a while now, and there's been a lot of debate about the legislative elections that were supposed to be taking place sometime. And I'm just wondering if you have an update as to where that's at. Will elections be taking place before the end of the year, or will they happen later, or what is the status of that?
Well, if it was solely up to the president, election would be held tomorrow, and he was planned, and the president called for elections last year, January. The opposition, through some members that they have in the parliament, have done everything that they could to postpone the elections. Right now, the president went through a dialogue process to bring together all the sons and daughters of Haiti in an inclusive dialogue that had over 50 parties, that had the legislative branch, that had the judiciary branch. They signed an agreement, an accord called the El Rancho Agreement, because that's the hotel where it was signed. This agreement gave to a 13-point proposal that would pave the way for election. That was negotiated, started in January of this year. It was signed in March. We have respected every single aspect of this agreement. We went as to changing 10 ministers of the government to satisfy the opposition demands. We agreed, they requested 47 demands in that dialogue process. The president agreed to 46 of them and has implemented them. But we've been waiting now, so all the processes are in place. We were supposed to have election October 26th, but in order to have the election, we must have an electoral law. And the law can only be voted by the Congress. Now, it was voted by the lower chamber in 2 hours. 2 hours. It's been almost 200 days that this law is stuck at the Senate, and it's stuck not by the majority of Senate, by a minority of extremist senators that are refusing to hold the vote, to hold the debate, that are playing the politics of empty chair. They just don't show up in the parliament, and they're blocking the debate. So they've been doing that. That's about 200 days now that they've been doing that, and they just don't show up at parliament. Yet we still need an electoral law to do the election. So the president has started talks again with different parties of the society, civil society, with the parliament, everybody, in order to find a solution to this problem. And that's why we don't lose an opportunity to urge and encourage these senators to vote in. And what we've said, and we were very upfront about it, is that their mandate ends on January 12th, so in about 3.5 months. In about 3.5 months, we encourage we encourage them to vote the law so we can hold elections. And if they don't vote it, the president will take his responsibility on January 12th, and we will have elections the first trimester of 2015. All right, Greg. Thank you very much for your time. Huh?
Okay, well, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, take care.
All righty. Bye-bye.
Bye.